Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Solo Sikoa will headline SummerSlam 2024, challenging Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. The self-proclaimed tribal chief has also been confirmed as the face of the show after Triple H showcased the poster for the biggest party of the summer this year. WWE Chief Content Officer Triple H posted about it on his social media handles, revealing the poster that features Solo, Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu, and Tonga Loa driving in a convertible. It is symbolic of the ride the Bloodline has been taking us on. The game even advised fans to buckle up for SummerSlam. Taking to his Instagram story, Solo Sikoa shared Triple H's post about it. He even added a threatening two-word message that makes his and the Bloodline's intentions very clear. With this declaration, Cody Rhodes finds himself at a disadvantage. Sikoa and his crew have already taken out Randy Orton on the latest episode of SmackDown while forcing the American Nightmare to watch the attack. It remains to be seen if the current undisputed WWE Champion has anyone else for backup. It would be interesting to see if Solo Sikoa can win the title, especially with Roman Reigns expected to return at SummerSlam 2024. Could he spoil his younger cousin's plans in an attempt to regain his place at the head of the table? Only time will tell. SmackDown was electric, a palpable energy buzzing through the arena as the Blue Brand's loyal fans packed the stands. The main event of the night was an epic showdown, but what followed left the WWE Universe on the edge of their seats. Triple H, the COO of WWE, stepped into the ring, his music echoing through the arena. He grabbed a microphone and looked around, the anticipation building with every second. "I've got a major announcement regarding SummerSlam," he began, his voice booming. "This is going to change the landscape of WWE forever." The crowd's excitement reached a fever pitch. Triple H was known for his bombshells, and everyone knew that this was going to be something big. As the tension in the air became almost unbearable, he finally revealed the massive news. At SummerSlam, we will see a match that has never been done before. A fatal five-way for the WWE Universal Championship. The announcement sent shockwaves through the WWE Universe. The crowd erupted into a frenzy, the noise deafening as fans tried to comprehend the magnitude of what they had just heard. Triple H continued, "The competitors will be Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, and Solo Sikoa." The mention of Solo Sikoa's name drew gasps. The youngest member of the legendary Samoan wrestling dynasty, and a key player in the Bloodline, was about to step into the biggest match of his career. The camera panned to the backstage area where Solo was watching the announcement unfold. His face was a mask of stoic determination, the only hint of emotion being the fire in his eyes. As the show went off the air, the WWE Universe was left buzzing with excitement and speculation. Backstage, reporters scrambled to get reactions from the announced competitors. Solo Sikoa, however, had disappeared into the shadows, avoiding the frenzy of questions and cameras. It wasn't until much later that night, as the arena had emptied and the production crew was packing up, that Solo finally broke his silence. WWE's social media team had managed to catch up with him in the locker room, hoping to get a few words about the monumental announcement. Solo was still in his ring gear, his body glistening with the sweat of the night's battle. He looked up from his bench, his expression unreadable. The cameraman asked, "Solo, what's your reaction to Triple H's announcement? How do you feel about being part of the fatal five-way match for the Universal Championship at SummerSlam?" Solo paused, his intense gaze piercing through the lens. He leaned forward slightly, his voice low but resolute. "Game on." Those two words were all he needed to say. The message was clear. Solo Sikoa was ready for whatever challenges lay ahead. He was prepared to step into the ring with some of the biggest names in WWE and prove that he belonged in the upper echelon of the wrestling world. As the clip was posted to social media, fans and wrestlers alike reacted with a mix of surprise and admiration. Solo's succinct response was trending within minutes, adding another layer of intrigue to the already explosive announcement. In the following weeks, the build-up to SummerSlam was relentless. Promo after promo aired, hyping the Fatal 5-Way match as the must-see event of the summer. Solo Sikoa remained a man of few words, letting his actions in the ring speak volumes. His focus was razor-sharp as he faced off against various competitors, each match serving as a reminder of why he was chosen for this opportunity. The night of SummerSlam arrived, and the stadium was packed with eager fans. The energy was electric, the air thick with anticipation. The Fatal 5-Way match was set to be the main event, and the buzz around Solo Sikoa's participation was at an all-time high. As the match began, the chaos was immediate. Bodies clashed, and alliances were formed and broken in the blink of an eye. Solo's presence was undeniable. He moved with a precision and power that had the crowd roaring with every move he made. Throughout the match, Solo's determination never wavered. He took on each opponent with relentless aggression, his eyes always on the prize. The WWE Universe watched in awe as he held his own against the likes of Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, and Cody Rhodes. In the final moments of the match, the tension reached its peak. Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns found themselves face-to-face in the center of the ring. The two cousins exchanged a glance, a silent acknowledgement of the journey that had led them to this point. With a burst of energy, Solo unleashed a flurry of attacks on Reigns, showing a side of himself that few had seen before. The crowd was on their feet, the noise deafening as Solo went for the pin. The referee's hand hit the mat once, twice, and then Reigns kicked out. The match continued, each competitor pushing themselves to the limit. But it was clear that Solo Sikoa was not just another participant, he was a force to be reckoned with. In the end, Roman Reigns retained the championship, but Solo's performance was the talk of the night. His resilience, skill, and heart had won over fans and critics alike. As he made his way backstage, battered but unbowed, Triple H approached him, a proud smile on his face. "Game on, indeed," Triple H said, clapping Solo on the shoulder. "You showed the world what you're made of tonight." Solo nodded, a rare smile breaking through his stoic exterior. He had taken the first step toward greatness, and he knew that this was only the beginning. With the WWE Universe behind him and his family's legacy driving him forward, Solo Sikoa was ready to carve out his own path in the annals of wrestling history.